1.
Help! Get me out of here! Help!
All right, we should be going live now. Hopefully chat will pop up on stream. For some reason it's not showing up right now. But it might just be because like it's not receiving data or hadn't been receiving data. But we'll see. We'll find out. Double check a couple other things here real quick.
Where's your order?
Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Balatro team, yep. What's up? Mecha Destroys Toys is why. So I'm joined by Discord mod Maka Finn, also notable artist in the Transformers community.
Well, I wouldn't say that. More like this Transformers community.
That's true. That's true. You've made your way around. You've made your way around a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm playing Balatro. We're just gonna stream Balatro and chat a little bit about the new Wasp and some other stuff that we got going on. But Age of the Prime's Wasp got shown off.
Yeah, it did.
Yesterday? 2 days ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's whatever. Recent.
Very, very recent.
Very recent.
I'm pretty excited for it. He's a lot greener.
Oh yeah.
Than I think a lot of people expected.
I saw someone on the Shozi server comment that neon green is aggressively green.
Yeah, like super like I was expecting kind of a muted pale green or like a silverish green, and he is like, I'm colorblind and I could tell that boy was super green.
I'm sort of excited to get him. I really like the mold. It's one of my favorite United molds.
Yeah.
So getting it in green as a Wasp, yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm totally getting it, especially given the fact that like I have all the repaints of the animated molds. So let's make it 3 for 3.
I think I have just about every animated character they've put out aside from Motormaster. But that still means I have all the molds though.
Yeah, you have all the molds.
Mm-hmm. And then I really want I was reading the behind the scenes markups on that, and it was saying that like Wasp is a Micronus descendant, which is interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. Like, yeah, I get it. There's all supposed to. It feels like that was just like the most logical conclusion, like one they had to choose, because like that idea of the line is like it's the primes and their descendants.
Yeah.
So this is like, oh, who's Wasp a descendant of? The small dude?
They kind of just had to pick one.
Yeah, they had to pick one.
I can't find any of the new stuff in stores. We're talking about like Legacy Cosmos and stuff like that. I've only seen it at GameStop so far.
Yeah, it's the slowest to come out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, granted, like my local Target is like empty.
It also really feels like we are in the biggest Transformers drought in a long time.
And that's not even like Hasbro's fault either.
No. It's just kind of like one of those things where we've just hit a point where this wave was them fixing a bunch of stuff, and because of that,
well, that and it's a filler wave. Like, yeah. Not only is it like the apology tour, it's also the filler wave, because the retailer said, "Oh, you want to shift around the schedule a bit," Then it messes up all this whole cycle. So here we are.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we see something. Hang on, let me phrase this right. I'm hoping that this upcoming wave, the Age of the Prime stuff, I'm really hoping by the time we get that in hand, it's going to be an incredibly cool wave. I hope all the figures live up to the hype that we've kind of put onto them.
I feel like this is gonna like I came in at around like Evolution.
Yeah.
So when United came out, it was like, oh, all these awesome new molds. And so I'm feeling like that's gonna be the same exact case with the Age of the Primes. Like all these awesome new molds that like there's hardly any losers.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if there are losers, they're not very bad losers. Like let's think about like United Wave 1. There was Windblade, Bumblebee,
Oh, Chase was in there, and Chase and the Rock Lord.
And the Rock Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it was a pretty solid wave overall.
Yeah, they're like, I think the weakest was a Rock Lord.
Yeah, and even he's not even that bad.
He's not even that bad. Perfectly acceptable. Yeah.
You know, he's like the Rock Lord is pretty good, all things considered. All things considered, he's pretty good. And that whole wave 1, I'll throw it out there. That whole wave 1 was a banger. But I think this is the first time in a long while where we kind of know what we're getting, because we've seen the box art for wave 2 as well. Mm-hmm. They officially showed off like Skybite and Vortex and
it's not much, but we still have it.
Yeah, we know they're coming, which is, and we know what they're gonna look like too. Roughly, it's kind of like when they showed off Quake's artwork. So it's the first time in a while where we know pretty much what we're getting up until like October of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is the most informed we've been in a long time, where like the leaks
aside from
aren't
leaks.
so much leaks. It's just kind of people going, hey, yeah, this is good. Poor Sideburn is self-warming with 86B at my target. Dude, that Sideburn isn't even bad, though. That Sideburn's pretty decent.
It's a decent mold. 86B is also a good mold, but I feel like it's just there because of abundance. Like, oh, I already have it, why would I buy another one kind of deal. Like, I love that mold. It's really fun. It's just, you know, you don't really need to.
I fully agree. I think... Where is my... Why is it not... Why is it not popping up?
Yeah, they made a lot of 86Bs. Because, you know, the A-lister thing.
Yeah. And you guys are getting newer waves. I have not seen anything... The only place I've seen new waves... Because I did see Tarn at GameStop. I saw Tarn and Galaxy Shuttle at GameStop. But my Quake, my Soundwave, both of those came from GameStop as well. My Walmarts and Targets have not gotten anything past Wave 3, I think. They haven't gotten anything past Cyburn's wave.
GameStops are like generally quicker to the punch for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because their stock moves a lot quicker, but it's like a lot less too.
Yeah.
And the people that go into GameStops are already nerds, so you know. Walmart has still Velocitron stuff. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Wild.
Yeah, that's not like you're 2 years behind or anything. It might be back stock.
I've heard of people who still have like kickbacks and RCs on the shelf too.
Yeah, I've noticed that some like Legacy Year 1 stuff are showing up on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think it's just like old stock that weren't paying attention to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
My Walmart just restocked like half. Like I think they put out a case or two of the Star Seekers because there was 2 Filches, a Cannonball, 2 Road Pigs, and a Ferrac on the shelf. So I think the Star Seekers got. I don't know if they got refreshed or if they were just if they just had more cases of them and decided to put them out now that we're past Christmas.
Just get rid of all that stock.
I do like that the Star Seekers were effectively a bonus wave, though. Like, they really did, like, I don't know, something about them felt a little bit more special than, like, the typical Transformers reveal wave, you know? I like them. They felt better than the exclusives, in my opinion. Or at least some of the exclusives. Definitely think they were the best of the Walmart capsules. But also depending what Velocitron stuff it is that you got hanging around at yours.
Oh, better be a Cosmos.
Yeah, if you have like Cosmos and Clampdown and Blur and some of those Wave 1 Deluxes, a couple of them, those are starting to go up in price.
Yeah, that's I think that's just the best Legacy capsule that's ever come out. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's pure bias. You know me, I love Velocitron.
Yeah.
But like, 2 new molds, a bunch of really cool repaints, and like 2 really good leaders. Like the only thing that held it back was like short packing.
That's fair. There wasn't a lot that was really missing from that capsule. It was...
It's gold standard, I'd say.
Yeah. Cosmos was good. Override, the new stuff was really cool. And I definitely think Toxitron has become the weakest, like, as time has gone on.
They showed us that it didn't offer much besides wacky paint jobs, which... Yeah, sure, it's someone's favorite. Someone's gonna like it, but it didn't do very well.
And it's not like it's not like it's a bad capsule either. Like Toxitron was cool.
Yeah.
I like
Bananalock. Bananalock. I love Bananalock.
Yeah, Bananalock is fun. But it really comes down to just there was no new parts, I think, on any character. The only thing that was new was Jazz's the Jazz Blasters.
Yeah, there's not really much value in getting it aside from the paint jobs.
Yeah, like it was definitely made, which I like that they've been doing this lately, where it's, you know, it's heavy on the for fans stuff, where it's like, hey, these are things that never happened. We're gonna put them out, and you're gonna be able to get some really, really awesome, really, really cool figures.
And as fans, we appreciate it.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, Mark put in his story, like, hey, this is the golden age of Transformers right now, and I gotta agree with him, dude. Like, it really is.
I think it's more like a renaissance.
A renaissance.
Because like depending on who you are, like Golden Age will is kind of different. Because like some say like it was Revenge of the Fallen for the toys. Yeah. Here it's a bit of I think it's a rebirth.
I think there's like two camps, right? Because like Revenge of the Fallen, there was just product after product after product, right? Whereas with the new way that we kind of see it is the kinds of products we're getting are the things that we like genuinely want. We haven't seen these characters in some cases, and a lot of cases, since their initial toy. You know? Like, this is the first time a lot of these guys are getting new toys. Which is awesome. I'm really glad that we're seeing so many new Transformers.
Now, the downside to that is that our standards are way higher. And you're going to be hearing a lot more people complaining about the littlest of things, like literally G-Axis.
Oh god, yeah. Because what was it?
People
His hips went off just a little bit. Like they changed from
like
off
like
white to slightly offer white.
like oh the hips suck, dude. You have a figure of G-Axis.
Yeah, man from 92 thought we were never ever getting a toy of him. There he is, and he was good.
The last time he got a
G-Axis.
The last time he got a G-Axis was the fucking freaking orange Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot he was an Armada Starscream repaint.
Freaking IDW.
I remember when people were saying Metalhawk. Metalhawk was gonna be a. Hang on. Well, less figure production collectors will be forced to get older ones, which raises its prices, making the global economy fall. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, that's a take.
That's a take, dog.
These will be forced to get older ones.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's so drastic. Like, yeah, the prices will shift a bit, but there's like so long as Hasbro keeps their head above the water, like we're still gonna get new figures.
Yeah, and I've talked a little bit about it with you, where like the death of core class feels like we've gotten the opportunity to have 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's more budget to go around.
More budget per individual figure, which is super खूl.
I like that. I don't mind the death of core class. I gotta be honest. There was not much value I got out of core class. It was great that they had it, but I don't mourn it. Prices might go up $2 to $10. Well,
Sauce?
With pricing, it's a little complicated because there's a lot of factors that go into pricing. I don't think less figure production is gonna cause an outright jump in price.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stay relatively the same currently, and
like
it's
inflation aside.
Yeah. Inflation aside, we're gonna. I think in general, Transformers are gonna stay the same. Now, I would like if they would just like stop. I would like if prices just stopped increasing for just like a year, 2 year, $2 to $10. Where are you getting the 10? I could see $2, but I think Hasbro's already at the point where they're almost pricing people out of the.
Yeah, they have to be aware of it.
Yeah, like it's. I think making this year Age of the Primes Star Convoy, I think making him the Titan and dropping Titan down by $50. I think that was the move. That was incredibly smart on their end, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, letting... I don't know. It feels like they listened, because people were like, $200 Titans are too much. And then they're like, okay, well, here's a $150 Titan. And it's a character that, for the most part, people want.
It's not like they're not listening to us. Like they do hear complaints. It's just like they're business. They're like as a business, it's not their job to make good figures. It's their job to make money for investors. Exactly. And the way they do that is make good figures.
That $50 goes into the wave mates. I don't know if the $50 goes into the wave mates, but the core class budget, I definitely think the core class budget went back into the deluxes and the leaders, because I'm calling it the wheelie theory, right? I might have went off a little bit earlier, but the wheelie theory follows the logic of Grimlock on release. Studio Series Grimlock, the first time he came out, had a wheelie, and then Slug had the exosuit, but then all the other Dinobots didn't, and then Grimlock got released three times with no wheelie, right? And now here comes a main release Legacy Grimlock that has a wheelie and there's no core class. And I believe it was Evan said that the reason that Wheelie early on was tooled into the Dinobots was because they had the budget to tool him in there, so they wanted to throw him in, but wanted to add something that consumers wouldn't miss by the time they got to Swoop, Snarl, and Sludge. So now Wheelie's back. Does that mean the budget for these figures came back? I don't know. And like the other thing is, I think I'd be okay if they bumped up Voyager price. It's really Deluxe and Leader that I feel they're about to push people up. But at the same time, 40 for a Voyager would be a lot. We're already at, after taxes, almost 40 on Voyagers, which sucks. It hurts.
Yeah, like the pricing now is already a limit.
Yeah.
Like even if they increase the quality, like I don't think I want to pay this much for a figure.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat where it's like what more could they really do to make
these
to
worth
make me
the
want
price
to do this? Like what more could they add to Transformers that makes the cost feel like it's worthwhile?
Third-party engineering.
I mean, yeah, but since when?
They could do it. They could steal it. What was third party going to do?
True. Them? Who's going to stop them? Core class cheater Diaclona's in your head. Oh my god. Dude, Diaclona ratioed me the other day. She was streaming at the same time I was. And like people went over and jumped on her stream. Voyagers aren't 45 before taxes for you normally. Are you in Canada? You sound Canadian with these numbers.
Yeah, we're talking US dollars here.
Yeah, United USD.
Not Canadian mooses.
These some Canadian numbers, dog. Ooh.
Yeah, those taxes are paying for healthcare too, so.
I'm American, but close to the border. That is weird. Are you, man? Are you getting your figures at retail? Like, cause a Voyager is normally like what, $34.99, $35.99, somewhere in there. Like if you go to Walmart, Target. Ooh. Let's get a Arcana pack here. $15. It's been like a year since I've been in a Walmart, so I don't know how things are now. That's wild that they were that much back then. No, that sucks. So, it is, by the end of this week, this upcoming week, we're going to know what the next HasLab is, too. Which is kind of insane. I'm excited to say the least. Like, it's going to be really cool to finally see what that's going to be. My money is leaning towards Diatlas, especially because they said something about they've been watching, like, one of the hints was been watching G1 with subtitles on or something like that. Wait, no, hang on, I got an ace, I can make that work. There we go.
Print is done.
Back.
It can't be RID-01 Megatron because of the Galvatron repaint. Thank you for understanding. I also think that the smaller Titan class works way better. I think he's going to be a small Titan. I'm almost certain of it, you know? Gives a free Spectral pack. Ooh, but destroy all others. Cryptid's pretty good. I want to say it's going to be Lio Kaiser, but I don't know. Oh, man. Lio Kaiser would be cool. Lio Kaiser would be cool. But I also don't think it's going to be him. Yeah, I'll turn it on. Use it on this ace. I might actually back if it's Lio Kaiser. That, yeah. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't back already on Omega Prime, unfortunately. I hope it's not Lio Kaiser. I want the Iron Factory. I'm currently focused on getting the complete Energon Bruticus. I've already missed out on Omega Prime. That Energon Bruticus is cool. I like Iron Factory, the Iron Factory Ruination a lot. That one's really cool. I think that one's a little better, personally. Oh, I have to hit 10,000? How am I supposed to hit 10,000? This hand sucks.
Oh.
I'm missing a... What's up?
Oh, that one. Can I reprint?
Ooh. The Energon Bruticus Maximus is cool. If you get the upgrade kits, he's okay, but it definitely shows his age at this point. Ooh. Yes, please. Yay! Oh, it's gonna be someone I think is cool or someone I recognize for the HasLab. I'm betting it's gonna be Diatlas or something like that. I don't know what they would do like later on, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a JG1 guy, Japanese. The upgrade kit is like a kidney. Hope to find one at some convention or something. It's still gonna be a kidney at convention, dude. It's still gonna be a kidney there.
I'm wishing to find a perfect effect upgrade kit for Combiner Wars stuff, man. Those are way too expensive anyway, though. So, which is why I want to design my own upgrade kit, but that's not gonna. Wow.
Oh yeah, because you're looking for the
anything that fits Megatronia.
Yeah.
So probably something to like bulk out her torso a bit.
Yeah, you're wanting the because she's the Defensor, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I might even like try to I might try to like model, like get the feet modeled, and then like re-engineer it
Yeah.
to size it up.
Megatron and Victorion are combiners I want but will never get. I mean, you're not missing out.
Yeah, check out Nod's Megatronia video if you want to learn.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're talking to someone who's handled it and someone who owns it.
Yes,
Paper
in between
Jody
the two
jump
of us,
scare.
it's the same figure.
Transformers 48, what's up? What's up? And Paper Jody, what's good? I know she's bad. It's not that she's bad, it's just
She's special. She's Combiner Wars, so yeah, of course it's gonna be bad. But like, hey, woman Transformer that combines.
She suffers for her art.
Like canonically, a combiner. Like not Alita that's like combiner because she's in a line. No, she's combiner.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that is you gotta want her, you know? You gotta want her and you gotta want to love her.
I do. I gotta draw her sometime.
I would like a new Mega Empress though at some point. Like,
yes, I absolutely would want one.
I think you and I have talked a lot about like doing a Mega Empress that shares a like her and Yellow Splendid theoretically could share like a woman fire truck Voyager mold.
Yes.
That would be pretty epic. I would really
That would be great if only one of us knew how to engineer a transformer.
I know what you're saying, Maka. I know what you're saying.
Look, making parts is hard.
It is. Well, okay.
Now imagine doing that for like 48 parts on a deluxe.
Hopefully soon I'll have a what's it called? A 3D printer. Suddenly became. What's your guys' opinions on Age of the Prime so far? I like Wave 1. Wave 1 looks good. Yeah. I didn't pre-order anything but Star Convoy though.
I pre-ordered nothing.
Yeah, because you're gonna just try and are you gonna go for the woman Prime?
If I find them in the wild, I'll get them. But I'm not gonna try to actively search for them. Like no, not actively. Like I'm not gonna order them.
Yeah. What is Mindwave? What is that? Mindwave. Next Joker. Okay, we're gonna skip it.
There's not a lot of opinions to share about Age of the Primes. Like no opinions worth sharing about Age of the Primes yet, because not out yet.
We don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm interested in seeing how those turn out. I know they look good. They look really good, but let's withhold our judgment for now.
That's kind of my thought. I'm sure Wasp is going to be great. He's really the only other one that I want from Age of the Primes right now. So hopefully he's good. I'm sure that mold has only ever been used one other time, so I'm hoping no mold degradation. But yeah, I think Wave 1 at least is shaping up to be great. I'm excited for Skybite. The box art for Skybite looks good.
I also find it somewhat like humorous that people are complaining about the clear plastic on Bumblebee, and it's never been an issue since.
Yeah, yeah, they were kind of just like, why does he have it? And then it's like, oh well. Now
then like no one's dealt with the breakage at all except for me because of a QC issue.
Oh yeah, your pin was punched wrong, right?
No, it wasn't punched wrong. It was like the wrong pin.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, it was a short pin. Erectile pins function.
Jesus, good lord.
Yeah, that's what I had to deal with. I did fix it. It was like super easy to fix. But yeah. Orthia, another Orthia. Okay, I like the idea of like Alita as a flyer. That's a really cool design.
It is.
And not because of that one piece of artwork of Orion Pax hanging out with Alita at a Sensicon club. Nope. No. But as a combiner, I don't feel compelled for an Alita 1 combiner. Like, maybe if it was a different leader, then yeah. Maybe a all-female Autobot combiner. That is not the Transformers. What are we gonna do? Come up with our own another set of OCs? Nah, we ain't got time for that.
No, why would we do that? Dang, I needed a 7, but I'll take this 3 of a kind. Yeah, no, it's. I think we would need a new girl bot. Like Yellow Splendid would be a perfect torso for Aretha. You know?
Oh, like if they did oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, you take like who is it? Greenlight and Moonracer and Firestar and the other one.
Yeah, and please don't use the same damn Fembot mold again. Yeah. That thing's gonna be 10 years old by the time we get to it. Like I don't want another 86 RC situation.
Ooh. There we go.
A good Moonracer, yeah. I don't like them. I don't like that mold at all. I have the Nightbird because of course I do. It's as soon as I got it out the box, I took it apart because all the joints were loose. And I fixed all the joints, and now it's better. Well, as better as that mold can be. Where is she? She's there.
I'm hoping we get some better stuff. Like I like the current Fembot mold. Like it's fun, it's neat. But at this I'm really hoping we see some more and some better stuff.
It's like yeah, the Alita mold is good, but it's not very interesting for me. And all the other Fembots we have. Shadow Striker, yeah, that's the only other RC.
Shadow Striker's good.
Yeah, Shadow Striker's good. RC gets, I think she gets a little more hate than she deserves, but yeah, it's kind of down there. Then all the other Fembots are just based on existing molds, I think. There's Axel Grease.
Oh, Axel Grease was terrible.
Chromia, she's alright.
I like the. I just don't like that she wasn't Junkion colors. I like the idea of a Decepticon Junkion, but.
Well, they had the differentiator somehow.
I know. I was just really hoping that. I don't know. I wish she was normal Junkion colors. I like the Lockdown. The Lockdown is good, and it's the same mold.
I don't like that they kept it Mad Maxed. I gotta be real. I don't like the Mad Max aesthetic. I like I want it to look like metal and grungy. No, not grungy, but like sleek metal.
You don't like that it has like the barred up windows and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like it looking utilitarian. I want it more style than substance.
Yeah. Towline was a good pointless repaint.
For what they were doing with that, that's perfect.
He is pointless. But I love that tow line. He is so good. I think he's my favorite of the weapon, like my favorite weaponizer. He is kind of pointless, but I love him.
It's gonna be one of those things they reference like 10 years down. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he was this mold. She had this mold with this guy, and we're doing that here with this tooling.
Like they'll have like some Mad Max like mini car or something, and they'll just repaint it into tow line and add like a hook or something.
Like, what's an example of this?
Cannonball off a crankcase.
Yes.
Where like years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2007, they took the Red Alert mold and made Cannonball and Crankcase off of it for the 07 movie. And
Windblade and Slipstream.
Oh yeah, Windblade and Slipstream.
Yeah, like like people are complaining about it. Like I'm like, yo, she's her again. That's cool.
I mean, the mold is good. I like the wind blade. I wish there was more retooling for Slipstream.
I wish the chest was less bulky, but yes.
Yeah, I wish it was just slightly slimmer. That's the problem. Is that it's not even that bad. It's just the the tits kind of flare out, and if they had just been flat,
it's not that the breasts like flare out. It's that the belly and rib cage bits under it contour into it instead of just stay flat.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's my complaint. I wish it was just like less mass on the silver bits.
I think I'm gonna get the non-F, one of the non-F treatments for her.
Dude, let's just make our own.
That's true. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting... Maka, you're so smart.
Shard is fun. She takes up more space than I'd like her to. But yeah, she's fairly solid.
Shard,
but
I kind of... I was holding out hope that they were gonna recolor her into like a cool...
Yeah, they should have recolored her.
Mm-hmm. I really think that they should have went with her instead of the car for the 3-pack, but it is what it is.
Like
Slipstream
Dark
and
Energon
would have been a headmaster. I mean, she does kind of have a big head, but
yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit like the body's a little small for the head. But,
headless Slipstream. You could probably get a 3D print, 3D printed head that looks better than the official ones. Nod, you silly man. I totally buy the Nod and Maka Slipstream kit. Oh, dude, I was... I made the joke. So me and Maka have pitched... to each other, we've been pitching an idea of like a rail racer, a core class rail racer back and forth. And I made the joke the other day to a group of friends that whenever we make the third-party rail racer, we're going to name it Dwight... what the hell are their names? It's Dwight, Michael, and
Jim,
and then they were gonna combine into Dunder. And it was gonna be a core. It would be a core class rail racer. I want a replacement. I'm not paying $20 for one on eBay. Paper Jody. Oh, we could we could 3D print Paper Jody a head.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, I can't. I can. You can't.
I might.
You might, but that depends on the quality of the printer. I'm gonna be
that's true. That's true. I'll run some test prints.
The Ender line is really kind of funky.
I've heard it's good for just starting out, and mainly what I'm trying to do is just like prototype stuff. So the YouTube Discord.
I'd start out on big stuff. I'd start out on some big stuff, like a phone holder. They're good machines. It's just like to start out with and learn to service your own printer. It's just there's not a lot they can do when you get small.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll figure it out.
You'll
the
figure
Ender
it
I
out.
have is good. Core class railroad should go insane. Right? It makes so much sense.
Yeah, it was it. The original doesn't have like very complex engineering.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's basically a big ass core class.
Yeah, like he's super simple. Like we could, considering getting a kit that had animated parts and just ask for the Cyberverse head, but I'm debating. Oh, there's a I mean, you could get non-F's kit. I don't think his
is that non-F's?
That might be non-F's. I know he has a couple different variants. I don't know if he's put it into production yet though.
He doesn't. But yeah, the Ender 3 is a solid printer just to start out, but for the price of a new one, not really. Like for the same price, you can probably get something better. Or if you save up $200
if you bought like a brand new one.
If you bought a brand new, then yeah, I wouldn't. But if you bought there is an astonishing amount of people who think they could get into 3D printing and underestimate how difficult it is. So then they sell it for cheap, just to get out. And you could probably, yeah.
Oh, I lost. Oh God, I didn't even realize. With Skybite coming, I wonder if a third party will do a kit that has the scene where he cosplays RIDO1 Optimus. That'd be super cool.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
See, if Hasbro's really smart, he'll be compatible with the HasLabs armor, though.
Oh.
That'd be cool. I don't know if you know. Fun fact, by the way. Fun fact. Thrilling 30 Skybite is compatible with the original RIDO1 armor to do the cosplay. Like, you can put the shoes... You can put the shoes and the shoulder pads on that Skybite. If I ever find, like, cheap red Optimus Prime parts, I will take my Thrilling 30 Skybite. Not my Takara Skybite, but my Thrilling 30 one. And I'll keep it permanently in robot mode with the parts on it.
My plug found Studio Series Soundwave at his target. That's crazy.
Is this MRC? I think that is it.
What?
Is this notable Nod Stalker MRC that's in the server?
Hold on. Did we get another person?
No, in the YouTuber server I'm in the Transformers Illuminati. Oh. In the TF Tuber Illuminati server.
I should be learning Blender sometime. I should. I'll keep saying it until I do.
Blender. Oh yeah, we need to learn Blender.
One of us needs to learn Blender.
New run. Yeah, Blender is gonna have to be that's gonna be the skill that
learn it over summer.
Yeah, that's gonna be the skill that makes or breaks our third-party company, dude. Eventually, one day we're gonna like release be like, hey, here's a 3D printed figure. It's made to order, and people are gonna be like, oh, like it's gonna be like a Smiling Friends drop where it's like, oh yeah, and you can pre-order this now, or whatever.
What are we making? Charlietron?
Charlietron. I think I told you
Himbot and Charlietron.
I think I told you I was working. I wanted to make a GI robot head for World War II Studio Series Bumblebee. So I might make that. I might throw that up on the Colts. I might see if I can find like a model and put a ball joint or something on it, make it work with Bumblebee, and throw it up on Colts. Maka has also made it impossible for me to not have an excuse to work on stuff now, because for Christmas, Maka sent me a fairly nice pair of calipers.
It's made of metal.
They are made of metal. They are digital. They are metric.
Opinions on HasLab Omega Prime. It should be yellow.
I would love it if it was yellow. I would. You know me. I would not have backed it, I don't think, if it was yellow. No, what am I saying? I would have. But no, I like it. It looks really good. I actually just recently got a complete original Magnus from RIDO1, and that was fun. That was really cool. So So I'm excited to see what the new one is like. I know the new one's gonna have like ankle tilts and all the good stuff, all the stuff that makes, you know, Transformers worth playing with. But in terms of like an update, as someone who really likes RIDO1, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna discard these 3 and try and get the 4 of spades. I'm gonna do it one more time. I want that 4 of spades or a 9 of spades. Nope. Okay. So close. Power Core Combiners was a good idea. Just acted out horribly. If upgrade kits were cheaper, they would be better. Have you seen the Iron Army upgrade kits for those things? First of all, the Iron Army stuff is frightening because it's like all World War II vehicles, so it's automatically like a little like whoa. And it's also made by a Japanese company, which is they have different opinions
on the World War than we do. Obviously,
yeah, they have a lot different views on using imagery.
They're not. World War II. It's not as taboo.
Yeah, not.
It should be a little. It should be a little more taboo, but it's not as taboo.
Yeah. So, but the stuff looks cool. I've seen people. I saw a guy make a Power Core Ruination out of them using G1 Ruination's head and chest armor, Power Core, and then Power Core Huffer as the body. I really like Power Core Combiners. I did a video. One of my first really big projects was a Power Core Combiner retrospective, and I was very happy with that video, and I need to watch it again to see if I'm still happy with it, but I remember being very proud of that video at one point.
As a creative, I could tell you right now that you won't be, but that's because you've improved.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I just want to take a peek at it, see if there's still stuff in there that I like and I'm glad I did.
Or anything objectionable in there.
Oh, there's nothing objectionable. This was before I went off the rails.
Like a train.
I'll take a foiled base Joker. That's pretty cool. Like a off the rails, like a racer, dude.
PCC was a great idea. Just like this one character thing. Signal Lancer. Oh, he's relatively easy to come up with, like because he shares engineering with Mudflap from Cybertron. So like, if one of us had a Mudflap to like replicate, it's not that hard to make a Signal Lancer out of it.
I actually think you could probably do a Signal Lancer for like Legacy or Age of the Primes off of the Voyager. What's the truck? The crane truck. The Voyager crane truck mold. Grapple. There we go. That's his name. I was almost a royal. It's almost a royal. Royal flush. Man, these are... Play hand.
Deluxe Signal Lancer?
Deluxe Signal Lancer?
I think that's a good size for him if you like want it to be solid. You can get away with core, but we don't do core anymore.
Yeah, that probably would have been the spot to put him.
Like core would have been perfect, but we don't do that.
And he's not... I mean, we could probably design a core class Signal Lancer. He'd be super easy. You take a rectangle and turn it into not a rectangle, right?
He's like sideways on the rectangle, so
I'm sure we could figure it out.
Core size deluxe? Dude, the RC triplets.
You gonna royal your flush? Ew. Ew. Nasty.
Ew, that's nasty.
That's nasty. I'd really rather you didn't.
Yeah, I got Diclona to read like terrible fan fiction, but with Alan's voice once on a stream.
I gotta stop harassing Diaclona.
Stop. Why?
Ah, you're right.
It's so funny.
It is. Play hand. I'm gonna mute this server. Good lord.
Just turn on Do Not Disturb mode.
just going off the Transformers Illuminati. Oh my god.
Not. I have the little red dot next to my profile picture. Just turn on yours. When Maka what?
What's Maka doing? And why is Maka doing?
I don't know. He's strong. I work on commissions. Do not ask me for commissions. You may ask for commission info, but you may not have a slot because my is at 5 now. Hold on, I might be wrong.
Hang on.
It's at 6.
Been wanting to make Missing Link Sentinel out of an Earthrise Prime, but after getting a used Earthrise, I had no idea how much I'd like it. Oh, yeah, Earthrise Prime is great.
Yeah, he's a great figure. He's okay. But yeah, they're not gonna use him. Again, they have the 86 mold. They have the deluxe mold upcoming.
Yeah, they're gonna use that the Devastation mold. That's like if they want to do a goofy Optimus Prime deco, that's it. That's the one they're using.
Mm-hmm.
Demolisher and Snowcat from Energon. No. You know who we need? We need a new deluxe Cybertron downshift.
Just repaint the Chase mold.
For real, you could do it off Chase. You could reshell Jazz if you want to go a little hard. Like if you did to Jazz what Cannonball did to Skids, you could get downshift out of it.
Are they gonna reshell the 86 Jazz mold again?
What's up?
Are they gonna reshell 86 again?
Dude, I mean, it's a solid body. It already looks correct.
Yeah, my Auto Reaper looks great.
Like, would you be upset if they just kept using Jazz? He's good.
Yeah, just don't use clear plastic and no one will complain.
That's
I don't mind the clear plastic. I mean, I'm not gonna handle my figures like an orangutan, but like, you know, people are gonna complain. Downshift and Big Daddy? No, I'm not gonna make both of them.
They're not gonna do Big Daddy. They already did him as a Micromaster. They're gonna do down. I think there's an argument to be made that downshift should be made because they did the who is it? They did Cannonball, and him and downshift, like, I don't know. They were in a 2-pack together and gave each other kisses. I want that molt. So I think there's an argument to be made for downshift to be. I remember the time my friend's Jazz fell off the shelf and exploded. That's wild. Fell off the shelf and exploded. Rip open an Arcana pack. Lucky cards, no steel card. I'll take some. I'll take the 3 and the 5. Looked like a bear mauled him. Good lord. Oh, Dumb Jake! I love Balatro. Dude, you're the opposite of Mio. Mio hates Balatro. She hates when I play Balatro. She hates when I gamble away all of our savings. She's like, Nod, please stop gambling. Come back. And I'm like, no, I can't. I gotta keep gambling away my life.
Babe, don't you know? 99% of gamblers quit while they're quit right before winning.
Yeah, wait. Do I have a straight here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Playing.
You're only X amount of games away from X amount of like blackjack games until you become a millionaire.
That's facts.
Let's hit that statistical anomaly, baby. Let's go.
That's so true. It's so true. That's exactly what it is. Vangelis absolutely demolishes his boxes. It's crazy. Dude, Maka opens his boxes from the top like an animal. Like he's not a cultured person with a brain.
I'll open it from the side. Fine.
No, that's worse! Why are you like this? Why do you hate me?
Look, I'm not
I want this holographic, but this holographic sucks. You can open it from the side. Age of the Prime should do Energon Optimus, and a good idea that the Prime Force drones actually transform into robots or heck Cybertronians. I think that they shouldn't, but they should be articulated. And you do a leader class Energon Prime who's a core class so he can line up with Megatron.
That's a lot of budget into a figure that not everyone's gonna like. Because those proportions on the Energon Prime is rough. I know, I drew Energon Optimus for commission before.
Marble Joker.
A female mini-bot. Yeah, we could get Glyph.
Yeah, Glyph would be sick.
Yeah, we have the 86 mold.
Yeah, do Glyph. Yeah, give me Glyph.
Yeah. Not just like get some dye, some teal dye, and just like dunk a whole 86 Bumblebee in. Like, don't even take it apart. Just dunk it.
If I could find one on clearance.
Like, straight out the box. Just dunk it.
All right, let's see.
I also have to point out if anyone's a fan of Magic, not Magic Square. What's it? Doctor Wu. Does anyone have the Bumblebee mold? And if you do you also have the 86 Bumblebee mold? The similarities are uncanny.
For which? Which molds?
86 Bumblebee and Doctor Wu Bumblebee.
Oh yeah. They're very similar.
They are astonishingly similar, and they came out around the same time. Yeah, animated B is awesome. Like vehicle mode aside, because like, what else are you gonna do? He's great.
Made a Glyph with the animated bee. Oh, Glyph animated. The animated mold for Glyph with like the gold bug head would be. That would be pretty peak.
I do have a spare animated Bumblebee. What am I gonna do with it?
Hey, if you could find a gold bug head.
Yeah, I'll just send it off to you to dye teal.
Did you guys see the new age chug scale Megatron?
I was following it.
I did see it.
A few of our friends have it. I know Gig broke.
No. Cart broke his.
That was Cart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've heard kind of nothing but bad things about that toy.
Well, it's just like really good that like it's so good that like there's not really much good to say about it because it's just like really good. Like, what else do you want from me?
Yeah, I've only heard like bad things about it, that like its QC isn't super great, that it's easy to break. I have not heard super great things about it. And with the cost that it is hard for me to want to buy it, and so I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, Gaper may put out another review. Legacy Optimus.
I watched it. I watched the Optimus video.
like I had a mental timer like, hey, how soon until he says something out of pot? Oh,
Yep. Yep.
and he did.
I only have the Ultra Magnus and the repaint of Magnus. I want Metroplex because of how cute Six Gun is. What are we talking about? What are you on about with Ultra Magnus? What do you mean? Third party is really scary for me because of the cost. Yeah.
So long as you're integrated into like integrate yourself a little with the community, and you'll like get a feel of what's good and not bad.
Dr. Wu. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, Doctor Wu, yeah. Doctor Wu is solid, but like they're tiny, like they don't scale with much.
Yeah, they're almost their whole wholly owned thing.
They are not only are they smaller than Core, they're smaller than Legends, which is impressive. Given
They
the quality
are
of some
they
of
are
their
not
stuff.
Legend scale. They are Doctor Wu scale.
Yes, I was on the fence about getting their Megatron, but I do have their Cyclonus and their Goldbug. It's Shattered Glass Goldbug. It's a very good Goldbug. Where is it? I seem to have misplaced my Goldbug. Nope, it's in my shelf.
$7.
I don't really follow anything in the MP space. It's just too expensive for me to afford, so I just don't follow it.
Yeah, I don't do MPs. Nothing I have is MP scale. I have some Legend scale stuff, so like I'll dip into like Iron Factory every now and then, but especially because some of the Iron Factory stuff does scale with Chug. Like,
hold on, Headmaster size.
They're
not Headmaster size. They're like twice the size of a Headmaster.
They are dinky though.
They are dinky.
I want to say there's a Patreon video I have of the no, that's New Age Wasp. That's what it is. That's the thing you sent me.
It's still the same size.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Yeah, they're fun figures, but the backpacks are a little, the arms are a little rough to transform. The legs are a little rough to transform. They all the moves make sense. It's just a little involved, a lot more involved than I think Bumblebee and Cliffjumper as figures deserve. I much prefer the Windcharger mold. It's way funner for me. I got it right here. I got the Shattered Glass and Wasp pack. They're really fun.
That wind charger is frightening, but it's good.
I'm excited for the gears packs. I know a few people that already have theirs, and they're very happy with it. I got the repaint, the Littlefoot and Shatterglass Swerve.
Yeah.
Bro dished me and Bulba. Bro, we're in the cool room.
Oh, Proton?
You ain't cool enough for this chat.
No! Get out!
Going to Discord, by the way.
Yeah. Discord, Patreon, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
If you're not in it, join it. Yeah, I love fembots. They're fun. I'm not the biggest fan of Smallfoot's head design.
I do think it's very, very silly.
It's very GoBots.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's necessarily in a good way.
Oh man, this is where my run's gonna end. It's gonna end right here. Dang. Yep. Dang! That was close. That was rough.
Get wrecked.
Alright, we've been going for an hour. I'm gonna turn it off here and call it there. Oh wait, I'll have you know I went to Walmart to buy an energy drink so I can be awake for IHOP. I love Smallfoot. I want to get Smallfoot. I really want to get her. Like, only 3 days only, I ended up drawing my own design for Smallfoot. I saw that. That looked really good.
Yeah, I need to do more drawing stuff. This semester has been kicking my ass. Back to commissions.